Hello. Can you guys see or hear me? Hello. Can you guys see or hear me? Okay, it's a little delay. Oh, hold on. Insert ad. Okay, it's a little delay. Insert ad. Okay, we're trying something new, you guys. What's up, Shells? How you doing? So, for those of you who don't know, YouTube allows you to stream horizontal and vertical at the same time now. Let me know in the chat. Are you guys watching this horizontal or are you watching it vertical, horizontal? Which way you watching it? Remember hot dog hamburger? It's not delayed on our end. Okay, got you. Because now we're supposed to be able to go live both ways, but the way that you have to do it, so I can still put up pictures, I guess. A lot of y'all not gonna understand what I'm talking about, but basically, I have to switch screens to see each system. So I got one system for the StreamYard, and then I got another system for this YouTube thing, and it doesn't mesh together. Okay, Yolanda said vertical, B said horizontal, hamburger, horizontal. Okay. Yeah, so you can go both ways. Ah, that wasn't supposed to be funny like that, but yeah, you can go both ways on YouTube now. The only thing I hate is that I can't see everything on one system. So I can only put up pictures and do like little stuff like that on one. Wait, where's the other system? Okay. Now I wonder if I'm going to be making more money now. That's the real question. Okay, let me put this up. Okay, here we go. Because that's the real question right here. Regarding Candace. What's up, Shawnee? What's up, Deirdre? How you doing? How you doing? I like it the regular way. I don't like it when you can't see what people are saying in the chat. Okay, you like the regular way. Okay. Jackie, you watching it horizontal? What's up, Starneek? What's up, Bama girl? Okay, it's just a little delayed on my end to what is showing up, but I can see you guys in real time though. So it's okay. As long as y'all can see it perfectly, I don't care about the way I can see it because I don't even have to look at the screen. I can just ignore it. But I just decided to go ahead and test this out and I kind of wanted to talk about this subject regarding Candace because as you guys know, Candace has been going very hard for her friend Charlie Kirk. But my question is, why is she going so hard for a friend? Was this a love that got lost, or like a love that she once thought she had, but then they couldn't be together? Like maybe she wasn't the perfect image that he had, so he got him a white, blonde hair, blue eyed girl instead of the black girl. Because Candace go hard for him. You can't deny that. She be going hard for him. I can't stand this woman. Have you ever rebuked a demon? No. I figure that person is probably watching it vertically because the people who watch the live vertical, they just be saying anything. Anything just come out their mouth and they just start saying shit. Y'all are wild. It's actually one of my friend's birthday today. I didn't even say happy birthday to him. I gotta say happy birthday. Candace got me too invested. Right? Give me my yeah. She got me invested now. Especially after she released those receipts, I was all like, "Oh, okay, you telling the truth. Okay, you didn't just make it up." Yeah, I told you. Come on, she lost a friend, and they had the same political views. She is. That don't mean that he didn't hit. That don't mean he didn't hit that. So what? He still could have hit it, Mrs. Barbara. You never know. He probably had some of that. They passionate, hot, steamy. Oh, never mind. What's up, Lady Letitia? And as you guys come in the chat, let me know if you guys are watching this vertically or horizontal. Let me. Oh, I can ask you guys in the chat. Okay. Are you watching? How are you watching this stream? Nah, I ain't starting rumors. That already been out there. They said he hit her with that pencil, that pencil stick, and she lost her mind. Because let me be honest about something. Now that he done passed away like a month ago or almost a month ago, Erika ain't moving like a widow. Now, can I say how a widow should move? No. But why are they sending text messages in her name? Y'all don't find that suspicious? In my Dr. Umar voice, y'all don't find that suspicious? Y'all don't find that strange? That whole memorial thing looked like WrestleMania. Why, when she came out to speak, there was pyro, fireworks, all that? That's weird. That's not normal, y'all. That's not normal at all. It's not supposed to be that way. I've never gone to a memorial that looked like WrestleMania. Michael Jackson memorial didn't even look like that. All of this kind of moves so fast. Like within the same week he passed away, they started having guest hosts for his podcast. Guest host? Y'all barely just buried the body and y'all already like, y'all don't want to take a break? And trust me, when I pass away, you will not see my family on here. I'll make sure to make a whole bunch of videos where they just upload content of me speaking from the grave. But yeah, no, like that. I don't know. That's just weird. It's weird. And you've been having like Tucker Carlson, Ben Shapiro. You've been having all these different people do the show. And I would feel weird about that. Megyn Kelly, notice they ain't asked Candace. But you've been having all these different people guest hosts on the show. To me, that's just weird. Like, granted, do I think that Turning Point should shut down after Charlie Kirk passed away? No. That's not what I'm saying. But the whole podcast and everything, you start up right within less than a week of him passing away, being assassinated. You do it that quickly? With the quickness? Oh, nah. It's mighty strange about that. Very, very, very strange. Turning Point USA is a business. You're right about that, Truth Pace. You're right. It's their moneymaker. Yeah, listen. There's bills that got to be paid. I guess that's what they're saying, right? Hey, we got motherfucking bills to be paid. We ain't got time to be waiting for, crying tears. And then, don't forget, she was like a guest host on, I think it was 2 weeks ago. She was like a guest host on the show. To me, That's weird. That's very strange. But something tells me now last year they made a profit, but I believe it was either 2023 or 2024. Um, they whatchamacallit? It was either 2023 or 2024. They were $9 million negative. I don't know if y'all seen that. But this to me, I ain't no conspiracy theorist, but I mean, it makes a lot of sense what's going on because you know all the donors that were backing out and all that stuff. Yeah. Um Taxes for Turning Point USA. Here we go, y'all. Hold on. Let me pull this up. Okay, I'm glad I did go live this way because I wanted to share the screen. I gotta pay for this? Oh no, we ain't paying. No, hell no. We ain't paying for this. Okay, Turning Point USA. So y'all see revenue 85, expenses 81. That means they have a net profit of 4 million, right? What year was this? They're established in 2014. Oh, the 2024. This is the filing for 2024, right? Scroll down. So it must have been 2023. Here we go, 2023. Y'all see this? 91 million in expenses. Net income was negative 9 million. See, y'all see that? Y'all see that? Let me go over to y'all comments. Hold on. I got to go to a different system to see. This irritates me. Y'all see that though, right? Like, is that normal for I don't have a nonprofit, but is that normal for a nonprofit? Yeah, and that's the other thing. No telling how much money was pocketed. You're right, Craig. It makes me very suspicious. Yes. Oh, that is normal, Jackie? That's normal. Oh, okay. I learn something new every day. Some say he was still alive. He went through a trap door. Yeah, a lot of people have said that. Hold on, let me use my best friend Google real quick. Is it normal for a non-profit to not make money? That those rich white folks money. Now let's speak on Kamala Harris raised 80 million for her campaign in one day. Yes, Miss Barber, because she was running a campaign. Yes, that's why. No, it is not normal or sustainable for a nonprofit to not make money. Oh no, you asked if we can see it. Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. That's a lot of money. Yeah. And just imagine all those millionaire billionaires donating all this money, y'all. 9 million in the hole. But mind you, don't forget in 2024, last year, they made a net income of almost 4 million. But yet, that's not enough to cover what they had in that negative 9 million. So when Candace was talking about those donors that were pulling out, this is why he was stressed. This is why he was stressed about it. Now, we'll say in 2022, they had a net income of 8 million. $8.7 million. 2021, 8 million, 8.3 million. But notice, the numbers are kind of smaller, right? 2020, 1 million. 2019, 3.5 million. Oh, and then 2018, but the company was established in 2014. Yeah, but all this stuff. Oh, and I didn't even go over his salary. Y'all, hold on. Let me show you his salary real quick. So in 2024, Charlie Kirk, he made actually less than the quote unquote manager. So the manager made $420,709. And then Charlie Kirk, he made $285,000, but the related, and that's probably like his other expenses for like speaking engagements or whatnot, almost $100K. And then in 2023, it shows 289,000 that he made. He made the highest. Again, 99,000. And then you have these people. And then Joshua, we ain't seen this name right here. Who's Joshua the Fault? You see they made 441,000. And then Charlie Kirk, he made 295,000. Yeah. So Charlie Kirk, he was making money, but the business wasn't always hidden like that. That is very strange. Okay. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. Is money laundering? I wouldn't be surprised. BB wanted his loan. Oh, thank you. Give me more. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I can't put it on the screen because it's a different system, but thank you. Just a little something supporting the content. I appreciate that. Thank you. How come I can't like your comment? Shit, that's money right there. And y'all can send a super chat, super sticker, all that good stuff. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Are the donors and sponsors combined income? Oh, that's a good question. Contributions, 84. Executive compensation, professional fundraising fees, salary, wages, total assets, total liabilities, net assets. I don't know. I wonder who are the other people getting paid. Would it show you? Oh, yeah, there's a few people getting paid. Okay, here's the other names of the people. Okay, these people down here, it says 0, but you got Alexandra Clark, Justin Olson, Marina Minas, Hutz Hertzberg. See, I don't know who these people are. And then what about the other years? And it still says Candace Owens is on the board of directors. Not the board of the directors, but she's a some kind of executive position or something like that. At least it's listed on their website. Hold on, let me go down. Candace was working with him like in 2019. Let's see how much, because Candace Owens says she broke. Let's see how much she making. Hold on, let me see. Do we got her up in here? Oh no, and got Candace up in here. Okay, let me go to 2018. Let's see if Candace is up in here. Hold on. Oh, it don't have nobody else in there. Okay, never mind. Okay, all the other years it only got 3 people. Hmm. Okay, let me go back to what y'all saying. What the total assets looking like? Keep in mind the foundation was started by Bill Montgomery back in the day. His father also funded it. He was just the face of it. Oh yeah, like I heard the story. Like basically, Charlie Kirk. For those of you who don't know, Charlie Kirk was like a college kid, and then the guy found him, and then that's how they started this whole turning point thing. And so he didn't even finish college. So that's kind of like his backstory in a weird way. Yeah, but these are the let me go back up. Yeah, but something tells me that 9 million in the hole, because that was after, yeah, that was after COVID, you guys. So in 2023, maybe because I don't know, Trump lost the election, and so maybe it wasn't that hot anymore, and so nobody cared. Nobody was pumping. It wasn't an election year, so maybe nobody was pumping any money into it. Contributions 80 million, and this is 2003 where they got the negative 9 million. Other salary and wages. Um, assets 20 million, liabilities 6 million, net assets 13 million. Yeah, I mean, they were still getting a check, they were still getting their salary, but the business was 9 million in the hole. I say that all to say basically what I'm alluding to is like I think they were having thank you, Ariel. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I say that all to say that I'm thinking they was having some money issues, y'all. Put a 1 in the chat. You think Turning Point was having some money issues. Put a 2 in the chat. You think they was making hella money. Put a 3 in the chat. You think they were laundering money. Let's go ahead and be messy. Why not? All right, let me see how I'm looking on the stream real quick. Oh, 2 and 3. Okay. The 9 million hole was 2023 AT2, my bad. Yes, it was 2023. Damn, a lot of threes. Yeah, something about it. I'm telling y'all, something about this ain't right. Because again, in 2024, the profit didn't really match. You know, 3 million for 2024, but you still 6 million in the hole, about 6.5 million, because it wasn't exactly 3 million. Yeah. Oh, almost 4 million. Yeah. So we'll say they would still be 6 million in the hole. Yep. 6 million in the hole. Real quick, you guys, what kind of nonprofit can I compare it to real quick? What about Susan G. Komen? What about them? Susan G. Komen. The breast cancer. Oh, wait, isn't it Breast Cancer Awareness Month, y'all? Oh, damn. They 8 million in the hole too. Okay, they negative 8 million. Negative 9 million. Huh. Okay, 2022, they had a net income of 10 million. Okay. Okay, so just in the last couple of years, they were struggling. Okay, I just kind of wanted to compare the two, you guys. That's why I was all like, okay, well, let me see. Maybe, I'm putting too much stank on it. I'm making it more than what it is. They would get 90 million. Hold on. This curiosity said they would get 90 million. Oh, I'm sorry. I think I blocked somebody. They wasn't even doing any right. They wasn't even doing anything to get that kind of money. Like, is that how much money you need to go around to college campuses and harass college kids? Oh yeah, I see it, Prissy. I see them in here. Yes, breast cancer awareness, domestic violence awareness month, and Alzheimer aware. Oh, I didn't know Alzheimer's too. Thank you, Joy, for that. What's up, beautiful? What's up, Stacy? I see you on the chat too. They sell educational materials too. Mm. It's funny how all the Charlie Kirk haters never watched a full Turning Point. Man, y'all be talking about that. Oh, you took what he said out of context. You be taking everything out of context. Listen. If we taking everything out of context, that means that he was not an effective communicator. We can't be taking literally everything out of context, y'all. We not stupid. Like I said before, even when you put context to the bullshit he was saying, it was still bullshit. He was bought by BB. Yeah. A lot of people said that. Oh, educational materials for kids. Oh, is that how they make their profit? That is strange. I can see that though. I think they even have like like no, that's PragerU. Never mind. Oh, thank you. You like the show with Sam? Oh, you need another class? You can sign up. The deal ends on Friday, y'all. Do I have my? Oh, I don't even have my flyer. It's on my community wall. No, it means you are a liar. Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, Israel is sick of Netanyahu. Yeah, I bet they are. I know they are. They're always pro. It's funny. We don't really see the coverage, but they're actually actively protesting him. They do not like that guy at all. They do not like him. Okay. Oh, and make sure you guys hit that like button too as well. I appreciate that. Okay. So I was just trying to see how I looked on the vertical versus the horizontal live stream. Van Jones. Yeah, Van Jones. Oh, you like the show with Secret Service Sam too? Thank you. I actually put my video on members. I was gonna re-upload it again. So yeah, I'll be premiering that in a little bit. I just kind of wanted to change the title and stuff like that around. So I'll be pulling that back, not pulling it back up, but I'll be re-uploading that one soon. Because we talked about more than just Bad Bunny. No, I haven't covered Van Jones, but I'll give you what I think about it. Van Jones, basically, he just wants to go around and say the weirdest, strangest shit, and he wants to play both sides. You know, one day he wants to be a Republican, one day he wants to be a Democrat. He's always emotional, crying and doing all the most shit, but still nobody gives a fuck about his opinion. I think it's time for him just to shut up. Just shut up, Van Jones. Just shut up. We don't want to hear you no more. You have nothing of importance to ever say. And when you do say something, it's bullshit. We're tired of hearing you. We're tired of seeing you. Go away. Do not turn on the TV when you see Van Jones. That's how you handle that. Yeah, Darcy, I'm excited for Bad Bunny's performance. Like I said, I'm not too familiar with his music, but I know that he can put on a show just from seeing clips and stuff like that. Yes, he was done when he. Oh yeah, and remember everybody thought him and Kim K were dating. Remember that? Yeah, Van Jones is a doormat. Yeah, definitely. No, he's a toilet seat. He's a toilet seat. That's what he is. Oh, he was on whatchamacallit? What was that called? Bill Maher. He made like a joke. Let me see if I can pull it up. Let's see if I can pull it up here. Hold on. Here we go.
That's not DEI. That is a geopolitical adversary that is deliberately trying to divide the West against itself.
That view is not
okay. Wow. First of all, so grotesque to work. Finally became president was I can't remember what it was, whether it was the bombing of Syria,
yeah, or something like that.
Some whatever it was. That's in the first time around. This guy's running a racket, full on racket.
But isn't part of that because we had to fold everything into critical race theory, and somehow the Middle East became part of,
I see it differently. And I love this conversation because I think people, those of us who went to college, give a lot more credit to college courses for how the world works than I do. This is not about critical race theory on college campuses. This is about Iran. Iran and Qatar have come up with a disinformation campaign that they are running through TikTok and Instagram that is massive. If you are a young person, you open up your phone and all you see is dead Gaza baby, dead Gaza baby, dead Gaza baby, right. Diddy, dead Gaza baby, dead Gaza baby. Like, that's basically your whole feed. So that's not DEI. That is a
Yeah, so people were upset because he made that joke about the dead Gaza baby, and then he said Diddy. So that's why people were upset with him. I just really feel like in poor taste, I wouldn't have made that kind of joke. And he's not somebody who spoke out against Israel or anything like that. So he's a fan of BB. So yeah. And my thing is like, I don't see dead Gaza baby on my timeline like that. Now, do I see people talk about, Palestine and stuff like that? Yeah, but I don't see dead Gaza baby. It was an ugly joke. And I think the reason why he made that was because he was with Bill Maher, and Bill Maher is Islamophobic and he doesn't like Muslims. So, of course, his audience thought that was funny. What's up, Blessing? How you doing? Did y'all see something like, I don't know where I seen it, but I should have screenshot it, but it said Van Jones got paid $100 million by Jeff Bezos, and Jeff Bezos told him to do anything that he wanted to do with that $100 million. I was like, what? That is crazy. Oh yeah, LB, he's definitely a raccoon. Yep. Let me see. Given $100 million. Okay, this is somebody talking about it, but I want like a news article. Okay, here we go.
So after returning from his quick trip to space, Jeff Bezos had two other big surprises in store for people today. He made charitable donations in the amount of $100 million each to two friends of this program that are the money's to be used as they see fit. They're CNN political commentator and former special advisor to President Obama, Van Jones, and Chef Jose Andres, founder and driving force behind World Central Kitchen, which served millions of meals to disaster survivors around the globe. And on this program, we have interviewed him from Houston and San Juan, and I can't even remember how many other places, but both of you have just done extraordinary work. We talked to you earlier in the day. You got the call, was it Saturday?
Yeah, just walking on a path, and the phone rang, and it's Jeff Bezos saying that he felt that we needed to do something to support people who were trying to bring people together across racial lines, political lines, and he wanted to be supportive. And then Lauren, his partner, said that we want to give you $100 million to do it. And I literally lost the ability to speak.
You're sort of burying the lead.
Yeah.
When did you find out?
Yeah, around the same time.
But what kind of racial lines did he repair with that $100 million? Because as far as I understand, Van Jones is out having babies with his quote unquote best friend, but they're not together, but they're having babies together. $100 million for what? Mind you, he said Jeff Bezos and Laura, who's now married to Jeff Bezos. Oh, I know what it was for. Y'all, I already figured it out. I know what it was for. They was having freak off parties. And I ain't saying alleged. Fuck it. I'm saying it. They was having freak off parties. That's what that's what was going on. They was having freak off parties. He was slanging that dirt over to Jeff Bezos and Laura. That's what he was doing.
I mean, a few days ago, and the thing was this: is like, what can we do to try to start investing in how to change the world one plate of food at a time? And he told me, Jose, I want to support you with this money to start finding ways to say that hunger finally, once and for all, is going to be a problem of the past. We need to be bold.
That's who he
the moment to be bold is now.
You know, I was thinking about you today, I mean, both of you, but, you know, I remember you in Houston on like an early scouting mission to sort of see what your role could be in disasters. And you'd already been doing it for years at that point. I mean, you got involved in Haiti and a lot of places. To see what you have created thus far and to think about what $100 million can do for you or for others? Do you have a sense of what you want to do with it yet?
Well, on relief and emergencies, I can still not claim I'm an expert. I still keep going with the teams of World Central Kitchen to keep learning. How can we do it better? What this 100 million can do is how can we make every dollar to multiply, planting the seed in coming with simple, better ways with boots on the ground in emergencies to be next to the people when they need it the most, which is after the hurricane, the fire, the tornado hits, being next to the people now. And beyond that, how are we going to be doing?
Okay, I can understand why you would give him 100 million. Makes perfect sense.
Reconstruction to make sure that the money we put forward is not into the problem, but invested into the solutions. Again, we must do better.
He ain't been the same since he got that money, Ronnie.
To build a better future.
And Van, I mean, anybody who has seen you on CNN, even if they don't know what you do outside of CNN, has heard you talk about grassroots organizations over and over again. I feel like every time you're on, you're naming groups I've never heard of who are doing work in small communities and big communities. Do you know what you're going to do with this money?
Well, I mean, what I do know, I don't know. I mean, we just found out, and so we're
You're
gonna
have
Red Cross allegedly be taking money, Craig.
But what I do want to say is that I've been a part of bringing people together across political lines to get people out of prison.
You've gotten criticized for that.
I've gotten criticized, but not by the people who got out of prison. 22 bipartisan criminal justice bills in the past 3 years in states like Georgia and Mississippi, tough places where we've been able to get red and blue, black, white, and brown together to get stuff done. I think Jeff Bezos saw that and said, listen, if you can actually get people together, maybe some of these problems can get solved. And so the key is to believe that ordinary people are a lot smarter than the folks who get paid to yell at each other on TV or in Washington, D.C., and to empower them with the ability to solve their own problems. That's what we're going to do.
The award he's named, it's courage and civility. And it's an interesting combination because there's a lot of folks who pretend they have courage who on cable news who are yelling and shoving their opinions down people's throats and telling people what to do, who to vote for, how to think. And then there's a lot of people who are just listening to other people's ideas and seeing what works and trying to bring people together. And
I don't think he passed shit. I don't see no racial lines being repaired, all that bullshit, especially now. Like, shit, if anything, it's gotten worse. Yeah, Van Jones is full of shit. Yeah. He got that 100 million for a freak off party. He didn't do no goddamn work. Lying bastard. All right, y'all. We're going to go ahead and end the show right there. I appreciate every single one of y'all for being here. Thank you, everybody, for their donations. I appreciate that. I don't know if I got any cash apps or anything like that. Ooh, I did get a PayPal. Oh, okay. Oh, thank you, Jackie. I appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yes, anybody else, definitely I'll thank you later. I appreciate y'all for being here, but we're gonna go ahead and end this stream and close out the show. Deuces, everybody. We out.